Amanda Knox's family had thought they would be going to the Perugia prison today to take her home. Instead, they got a brief visit.
Amanda, like the rest of us, is extremely disappointed, upset about the decision. We're all in shock.
And what did they talk about?
We told her she's going to get out of here. It's going to take a little longer.
She's innocent. She's innocent, and she will come home.
After the chaotic time they had getting into and out of court last night, being ambushed by the press at the prison was just another facet of a system and carnival atmosphere the Knoxes have come to know well over the 2 years that this story has dragged on. Even though none of them speak Italian, the family didn't need translation to know what the judge was saying when the sentence was read out at midnight.
I know our lawyers would have looked back and smiled at us if they would have said innocent, and she looked at me and there were tears in her eyes, and I automatically knew.
For the other family ripped apart by this story, there was no sense of triumph. The parents and siblings of the victim, British student Meredith Kercher, maintained from the start that all they wanted was justice.
It's not a moment of triumph, and as we've said before, at the end of the day, we're all gathered here because our sister was brutally murdered and taken away from us. Of course, two very young people yesterday who've been sentenced to a long time behind bars.
At the end of the day, you have to go on the evidence because there is nothing else.
The Knoxes thought the evidence would provide at least enough reasonable doubt for their daughter and her former boyfriend, Raffaele Sollecito, to go free.
Having a system that is beyond a reasonable doubt to come up with a verdict, it's a complete miscarriage of justice, and it's a travesty to the Italian judicial system.
And so Amanda Knox is back here in the prison that has been her home since she was arrested 2 years ago. She has an automatic right to appeal, but the process won't begin until next October, unless the pressure the Knox family is trying to build up in the U.S. can force the issue. Jeff?
Alan, let's talk for a second about that appeals process. So once it does begin, how long might it take, and how exactly does it work?
It can take up to 2 years, and it is in essence a retrial, but it is very effective because she didn't get the full life sentence. She could have her sentence cut in half, even if it's not thrown out. Then there's time off for good behavior, time off for time served. She could end up doing as little as 6 years if the appeal goes her way, Jeff.
All right, Alan Pizzey from Italy tonight. Alan, thank you.